Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. And this is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. Froggies always like to appear when I'm shooting. And this time, I want to take a look at issue number 4 of Black Condor from DC Comics, 1992. And this is written by Brian Augustyn with art by Rags Morales. Yes, this is for you, Higgy. Yeah, I knew you were going to do some Black Condor. And I recently picked this issue up. And I know you're a big Hawkman fan. And this is... So I show some of my Hawk people. And Birdman there. And want to give a little plug for my comic book here. A Bizarre Brain Comics Anthology. Some adventure, some humor, and gags. And hey, it's even got a story with a guy who sprouts wings for just one page. But that's a kind of a tie-in here. So we got Black Condor number 4. See, and Black Condor, he's a fictitious superhero character published by DC Comics. It is the name used by 3 different characters in the DC universe. And all 3 have been members of the Freedom Fighters superhero team. The original version was created by Will Eisner and Lou Fine. And this version we're looking at here was created by Augustyn and Morales in 92. And the first Black Condor, the first Black Condor first appeared in Crack Comics number 1 in 1940 from Quality Comics as a World War II era hero. Hence his affiliation with the Freedom Fighters. DC later acquired many Quality Comics characters, including Blackhawk. Okay, and the second version, which is this one, was Ryan Kendall. And he was genetically manipulated, giving him the power of flight and some mental powers. He claimed to not be a superhero, but he wound up being one anyway. And he later joined the Freedom Fighters. But he was killed in the course of the Infinite Crisis storyline. What was that, about 20 years ago now? Oh, I don't remember. And this is, and of course it has a Rags Morales cover on here. And it says, "Terror from the Sea." When I first looked at this, I go, what is it? What is that, sea monkey or something? Because I thought his face looked kind of monkeyish. And then I got a closer look and I could see the fins and stuff. No, it just... it's like Sharkman or something. But he first glance at it had a simian looking face. And his Black Condor, not to be confused with Condor Man, who I did one on him, what was it, a couple years ago on Condor Man. It was from Disney. And same thing on the back. Nah. So let's take a brief look inside here. A Time of Predators. There you can clearly see he's Sharky. And where is the Condor Man? So he thinks his name is Condor Man too. And it's, I wanted to point out, he's coming right at you, so that'd be kind of menacing. But he's flying. Makes me wonder if he's related to the Submariner. There's a midway or there at the pier, and he comes leaping in, and it's the city, and this takes place in Philadelphia. We'll find that out, but it has some really nice artwork. You can see his dynamic. It's very dynamic, and his anatomy is just great, and his great backgrounds, nice and precise. Maybe too precise, because back in the distance it wouldn't have to be that precise. And he's just ranting and raving because he wants Black Condor. So he's assaulting everyone. Meanwhile, we change to actual Black Condor. He's flying down, stopping to visit a friend. And his friend is some Native American. I don't know what tribe or anything. It doesn't specify. But he's there. And just as he gets there, his friend tells him, there's this guy rampaging, causing all kinds of havoc, and he wants you. He says, bring me the Condor Man. And says, no, but I'm not a superhero, and it's not my job. He said, yeah, but he's doing all his damage for you. So he talks to him, okay, fine. So then, after he leaves, we see, what the heck? Here's this ghostly image. What? I don't understand. It's not explained. It's probably explained in the first issues. This is the image of the original Condor Man, but obviously it's more than an image because he can interact with physical things around him. Until he's like supposed to be here to be the Jiminy Cricket for this Black Condor, and but he will only appear to him. He won't appear to BC, to Black Condor, and that's as far as we get with that. Then here we're back where the shark guy is creating havoc. We see right in the middle of the havoc, this van pulls up and tosses this girl out with this weird ass, weird as heck, hairdo, and they're from some mental hospital, and they mentioned the society pays the bills, and they say dump this girl. So she was like a mental patient. And they go and dump her in the middle of town with nothing, while Shark is wreaking havoc. She did a real nice job on her on that police car, and of course the anatomy and the dynamism and the fight, and says, come on, stop all this stuff, what do you want? Says, oh, and then this is when Sharky guy says, oh, come on, yeah, we can work together, you and me. I just wanted to bring you here. I'm not your enemy. I just wanted to bring you here so we could talk, and so you can rule we can work together, and we can rule this town. We can rule the whole world. You in the sky and me at sea. And then says, no, I'm not interested. So Sharky just instantly attacks. It means if you're not with me, you're against me. It means you're my enemy, and I kill my enemies. Blah! Look at that. Look at that. The artwork, the anatomy on these guys. And pow, pow, pow. Fight more. And some really nice, very dynamic stuff. Just fight. Nice placement of the blacks, the way we get the shine on his black wings and stuff. And then we see the girl, and she's Ryan. She recognizes him, and at that time it distracts him because it's only a mental thing. And she goes, "Oh my gosh!" And he's thinking to himself, someone has telepathically used my name, my real name. So he's still fight, and she wanders off. He wanders around, sees some cops, and he did some good job of making each person look individual and looking slightly cartoonish to exaggerate, almost like a caricature of some real people, but it's to make them look individual and more normal as opposed to the superhero characters. And they're taken off for the shark attack. That's the cops. Meanwhile, the girl is wandering through the park when this bunch of gangbangers they come up to assault her. Say, oh, come on, baby. And it's get a little frisky, and then no, boom, she causes something to happen, and everyone is plopped around, and the other some of them take off. Meanwhile, fight, and he goes, and Black Condor just says, enough, I don't have time for this crap. I go, what? I gotta go. I got other things to do, and I don't want to fight you. And then he just turns and gives him some kind of psychic blast. Boom, and he flops down. He should have led with that. He should have led with that because it just incapacitates him. And then he flies away because he can. He psychically detected that that blast at the park, and he's tracing it there. Meanwhile, they put the shark guy in handcuffs. He wakes up, breaks loose, and he's gone. And apparently he can fly too. And he's back to the sea. And then BC gets to the park and just see what the heck? They're all dead, splattered. What the heck? Who or what did this? Dun dun dun! Firefight at Sherwood Forest is next. And it was a pretty well told story, well written. Of course, it's just a segment of a longer storyline, so I don't know what all's going on. But I enjoyed what I read. When I read a couple issues way back when these came out, and I was not thrilled. I'm not thrilled with it. It was an enjoyable read, but I'm not terribly interested in reading more. And I really commend the artwork. Some great work there. The anatomy, the dynamism, page layout, everything is done really well. And so that is all I've got for you this time as we talk about Black Condor. And thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. And do leave a comment. Did you read this particular run of Black Condor? Do you know anything about the current or later version of Black Condor after this one died? Or anything, because I've only read a couple of reprint stories way back when, from the 40s, I think, of the original Black Condor. So know little about it. Let me know what you think or what you had to say, or if you have any questions about anything, let me know in the comments below. Oh yeah, and remember, comics are art.